Mr. Vice President, while the law in Turkmenistan indeed bans the use of forced labor, in practice it's not implemented, and moreover it's outrageously violated. Anti-Slavery International, together with the Alternative Turkmenistan News, welcome Turkmenistan's support of the recommendation by the UK to work in partnership with the ILO to eliminate forced labor in connection with state-sponsored cotton harvesting. However, the adoption of Turkmenistan's UPR outcome comes as the annual cotton harvest is now underway in my country. I deeply regret to inform the Council that as I speak, public and private sector workers, including from hospitals, schools, factories and banks, are in the fields picking cotton under the threat of punishment under government orders. Each year during the harvest, the government forces tens of thousands of public and private sector workers to pick cotton, pay a bribe or hire a replacement worker to pick cotton instead. They work long hours in the fields in poor conditions to meet mandatory daily quotas of cotton. Their forced participation in the harvest is organized and enforced by the government of Turkmenistan. People are intimidated, publicly censured and threatened with wage deductions and loss of jobs in order to ensure compliance with the order to pick cotton. Pressure to fulfill quotas leads to child labor, with children picking cotton alongside their parents or even alone. Mr. Vice President, activists who monitor and report on forced labor in the cotton harvest do so at great personal risk. The government takes extensive measures to prevent documentation. The cotton fields are under strict surveillance by the police and security services. Gaspar Matalayev is one of those activists. He has been in prison now for almost 2 years, arrested just days after publishing a report on the extensive use of forced labor. I urge the government to live up to the commitments it has made during the UPR cycle to end forced labor immediately and to immediately release Gaspar Matalayev and allow independent monitoring of the cotton.
Thank you very much. I'd now like to give the floor to the Centre for Global Non-Killing.
Mr. Vice President,